Alright, here is the first build for the Surge. This build will focus on progression throughout the game, which means it will make your life a lot easier when you're in new areas and when you're not farming, when you just want to get from point A to B. The build consists of Gorgon set and staff weapon. In my opinion, staff weapons are the best in the game because they give you the longest possible reach and they give you medium attack speed, which is really good, and they are going to give you as well a decent energy gain. Not that great, but decent. It's in my opinion the most balanced and the best weapon in the game because of it. Don't forget that you need to upgrade your weapon always. That's the most important thing you can do in the game. Upgrade your bloody weapon. That will make your attacks a lot more substantial. Proficiency scaling will raise your damage depending on the proficiency that you have with that weapon type. In this case, we are talking about staves. So enough about the weapon. Now you know what to use for a weapon. For the armor, you're going to use Gorgon set. It gives you an increased stamina regeneration and by a lot. It will help you tremendously. It also grants you a really good protection. Now the implants. This is the important part. Here we're going to focus on survivability. Get Aggression Amplifier version 2. If you have only version 1, don't put it. Version 1 is not worth it. Get version 2. Endurance Enhancer, the best one that you can get so that you can increase your stamina. Get also some vital boosts so that you increase your health. You can see my health is 280. Very good health because I'm in mid-game. Vital injections. Get 3 vital injections. If you can get version 3, because version 1 does not stack with version 3. If you put 3 version 1s, then you will get 9 injections. If you put 3 versions 3, you will get also 9 injections. That will be more powerful. But if you put version 1 and version 3 together, they will not stack for some reason. I don't know why is that. Get also a core power increase, that's called ancillary core that you get from spider enemies. And for the last one here I went with SNS disinhibitor that boosts my energy gain and stamina regen when my health is low. But you can go here for whatever you want. The most important ones here are Aggression Amplifier version 2 at least, Endurance Enhancer, a lot of vital boosts and a lot of vital injections. And now I will test on one of the toughest enemies in the game. These are the Gorgon guys with staves. Are staves plural of staff? I think there are. They are. My apologies if you do not understand, but staves should be plural of a word staff. Why staff weapon? Well, this is the best possible showcase of what it can do. You can get out of reach of your opponent's attacks without any issues and just spam your normal attack. Now these guys are specific enemies because they have a long reach because they are using staves as well. The beautiful thing about this weapon is that it also has a decent impact, and with this armor set you're going to have increased impact by 30%. But I'm still not sure if that arm gear of MG Gorgon that says impact plus 15% for one piece will actually increase your impact with weapon, or if it will increase your defense against high impact weapons. That's what I'm not sure yet because there's no clear description. Doesn't matter though. You can see my survivability against the toughest enemies in the game. I had no trouble whatsoever. Yeah, I'm not the greatest player here and I took some hits obviously because there simply aren't tougher enemies than these ones. And it's going to happen to you as well. It's unavoidable. But that's why we have a lot of injections here. As for the drone, I usually use the basic one with the ranged attack. Why? Well, mostly because you can pull enemies with that ranged attack. You can use it even if you have no energy whatsoever. I used also an amplifier that I forgot to mention. Sorry, not the amplifier, the implant that I forgot to mention, that will leave my energy at 30% at all times as a minimum. That way I will constantly have energy to cut things if I hit a certain body part multiple times. That also means that you're going to kill enemies a lot faster. So you have fantastic energy setup here, fantastic endurance and fantastic health. And your endurance, that is your stamina regen, is absolutely amazing. Sorry, don't mix endurance and stamina, I mean the same thing. You're set for whole progression throughout the game. You don't need to worry about anything. You have a lot of survivability here, and you have a lot of injections that will help keep you alive. Now, this is the best example how the staff weapon works and why is the best weapon in the game. These motherfuckers are very tough. I mean, insanely tough when you want to get some armor pieces that they have. Because if you hit them in their armored part, you will not be able to do some combos, because they will just start smashing you without any pause whatsoever. They don't suffer from loss of stamina, so you can't get them with that. And you could see what I can do with the staff weapon. I can do one shot, dodge back, one shot, dodge back, and I will constantly have stamina to do so because of the armor set bonus. It will constantly regen very fast. Now look at this. This is the same enemy when I'm targeting him at its vulnerable spot. And what happened? Not a problem at all. I immediately killed him because he stutters when I hit him in a vulnerable spot, in a blue spot. I've shown you also that you can easily deal with him with this setup, even if you try to cut his armored parts. Now for this specific area of the game, I suggest taking the toxic implant. That implant you can find in this area. I will make a full research and development walkthrough as well, so you will know where to get it. Will make you immune to any kind of toxic damage. That will help tremendously here. That's the last thing that you can always change. You should always put at least one implant spot where you can change stuff depending on the need. And that will be it, lads. I hope you like the setup. This is the basic one. I will later on focus, when I beat the game, on specific weapon sets and their specific builds that work the best with them. And I'm hoping I'm going to pull out some amazing stuff, but for now this is the setup that will help you a lot. Don't forget, lads, to check out the description for possible donations, please, and see you guys soon.